Is the Seattle real estate market going to crash? This is the big thing that's on everybody's mind right now, and I don't blame you. This has been a really fast changing market this spring with inflation in the news. Interest rates are shooting up. We're going to break it down, and I'm going to share my predictions for the Seattle real estate housing market, boom or bust. So now that our historically low 2 and 3% interest rates seem to be a thing of the past, we are now experiencing significantly higher 5% interest rates on 30-year mortgages for homeowners. And many people are asking me, is this the end of the big run-up that we've been seeing in real estate prices? What's going to happen to the market? As the graph here shows, the only time home values dropped significantly between now and World War II was after that housing boom of 2006. So if you look at how prices spiked prior to 2006, it looks a little bit like the spike that we've been having over the last 2 years. And that may lead some people to be concerned that we're about to see a similar crash in home values like we did when the bubble burst last time. And the sad truth here is that many homes have become less affordable for buyers, especially first-time home buyers who are trying to save money for a down payment and get into a property. In some areas around Seattle, I'm seeing homes sit on the market for more than a week. God forbid, right? More than a week until they go under contract. And, I'm joking. It's not the end of the world, but it is something that we weren't seeing a lot of before and seems to be an increasingly common phenomenon now as buyers and sellers struggle to make sense out of this quickly shifting real estate market. The good news this time around is that the underlying fundamentals of this market are very strong in a way that they weren't in 2006. The deputy chief economist at First American reports that at the end of 2021, homeowners had an average of $370,000 in equity, which is a historic high level, which we would expect because, prices and money keep going up, right, with inflation, but that's still good news. With that much equity protecting them, we should not see the spate of foreclosures brought on by low equity homes funded by adjustable rate mortgages like we did the last time around. If you need to sell, you can still sell your home for a high price, and chances are you won't be forced into selling it by things like a medical bill, a temporary job loss, or like last time, an adjustable rate mortgage that started out with low comfortable payments and then adjusted into bigger and unaffordable payments, forcing people to sell those homes that they couldn't afford. The bankers, surprisingly enough, learned from their mistakes and have been doing a much better job with realistic appraisals, really qualifying people. When people do have those price escalations for their homes, oftentimes they're putting in additional down payment money, building their equity and their safety and protecting the bank from day one. The people who are going to be stuck are those who are first-time home buyers entering the market. What they thought they could afford at the beginning of the year has been adjusted down. That was their champagne budget. It's now turned into a beer budget. And because they don't have a house to sell to get the equity out of to go into the next one, it's hard to save quickly enough to keep pace with the 20% rise in prices that many of our Puget Sound markets have been seeing over the last couple of years. So first-time home buyers are the ones who are stuck, having to wait, scrimp, and save, and maybe adjust their expectations downward into what they can afford. The good news is when they do afford something, they should be in a good position to see their equity grow over time and not lose the home because of intrinsic banking problems, like they never should have afforded the home in the first place. They really couldn't. So this has been Emily Cressey. I don't see that home crash coming. I see a slowing of the prices. I don't see 20% price growth forever, but the Fed nationally has been saying it was going at 15%, and they're now predicting 6% price growth, which is interesting when we see inflation going up at about 8%. I really think that these interest rate hikes are an attempt to slow that inflation rate. And what I'd like to see from an investment standpoint is that the prices are going up faster in housing than they are on the inflation scale Otherwise, that means our homes are losing value relative to inflation, just like our dollars. We don't want that. We want our homes appreciating faster than the inflation rate. So keep your eye on that. And if you're interested in investing, understanding the supply and demand behind the millennial demographic, or any of the other economic themes that I brought up in this video, please feel free to reach out. I kind of am geeky like that, and I would love to discuss it with you. Otherwise, I'll see you on my next update. Again, my name is Emily Cressey. I'm at HomeProAssociates.com, and here at HomeSmart Real Estate, we do more to help. Have a great day.